Hey guys, Josh with Working Man's Reads here with a tag video today. I hope everybody's staying safe out there, staying happy, hugging some people, taking care of your neighbors. I'm here with the 10 Bookish Questions Tag. So, let's start it off with question number 1. How many books do you currently own? My wife would say too much, and I would say not enough. So somewhere in there. There's a range there, and I'm quite not at hoarder level, but I am at, I have a slight problem. So I'd say probably 150, 200. There's a box over there and also a bookshelf next to me that's never really on camera. So I'd say, yeah, probably 150 books. I have a lot. Some of you guys have more from your answers to that question, so shout out to you guys because I wish I could have more. How many books are you currently reading? The answer to that is 3. I have one audiobook, which is a Richard Lehman one that I just decided to start yesterday while mowing the grass. It's like a 5-hour story, so In the Dark Woods. And then I also am reading Magpie Coffin and The Kings of the Wild. So 3 books right now. Hoping to finish a couple of those this week. Choose a couple of books you read but didn't enjoy. Now, it's kind of, I know for fantasy people out there, this will be offensive, but I didn't care for Game of Thrones. I actually have DNF'd that book 3 times. And also, this one was rough. I've heard the series is amazing, so I will eventually get to it. But I didn't care for The Eye of the World that much. It was a little bit slow. A lot of Martin's writing style is very descriptive, and I'm not sure his writing style is really for me. And Martin also, I didn't care just for his writing style in general. I tried really hard. Because most people enjoyed the show and everything, but it was rough for me. It was a hard book. So a cover by. Now this one is one of the coolest covers I have, but talk about a writing style that no one does. This book is crazy. It's Black Leopard, Red Wolf. Like the way that just, I don't know, hopefully that shows up in the video, but yeah. I mean, just amazing. By Marlon James. He's an African-American author, so I really do want to give this book a try. I might get back at it, possibly in the fall. I bought it brand new at Barnes & Noble as soon as it came out, first edition, super excited. It just looked great. Black Leopard, Red Wolf. It got a lot of praise, and people loved it, but not so much Josh. It was different. The writing style. He's the narrator is from Africa, and he was speaking English, but like in broken English, and it was really hard to read. So now the question number 6 is a book you haven't read in years. It's actually going to be one of the first zombie books I ever read. World War Z by Max Brooks. It's been a long time. I loved the movie, so I went out and bought the book. And I actually enjoyed it. It was a quick read. Back then, when I was reading, I wasn't reading a lot. So it was actually impressive that I went out and bought a book and read it. So I haven't read that one in years. I might revisit it someday. But number 7, a book you will always recommend. Don't have my copy of it because I lend it to everyone. And that is Blake Crouch's Dark Matter. I loved that book. It was great. I read it so fast. My wife was like, "You finished it already?" And I was like, "Yeah." It was about a day, and I don't do that very often. So if you haven't checked out Dark Matter, please do. My buddy Matt has it right now. So there you go. Question number 8, all-time favorite book series. Now, Lord of the Rings, but I'm going to try to come up with something different. So, Tad Williams, The Dragonbone Chair. Also lame fantasy cover. I mean, I know some people love the swords, but it's kind of played out. You know what I mean? It's a little bit played out. I like it. It's classic fantasy, but Tad Williams writes amazing. He's got great prose. He writes a setting like no one else. Shout out to Tad Williams. I got to read more of his stuff. I have like a collection of his. He was one of the first authors I actually collected his works. I just haven't read much after that series. So, number 9. Where do you read? Everywhere, except for in here. I don't really read in my office because I got to get a better chair. And I usually read in the living room or outside or at work. I listen to audiobooks at work and, just anywhere I can. Anywhere I can get a few pages in. So, number 10. What are the best 2 books you gave, or what are the last 2 books you gave 5 stars? So, I think I missed one along the way, so I'll have to revisit it. I do this for fun. So 5 stars was probably Deadwood. Great book, amazing. And then Duncan Ralston's Ghostland. Love that book. Sweet. I actually just ordered a couple of his other novels, and I'm waiting for them in the mail. So the question I missed was, I believe, a bad cover. And I wish I had a different copy of this, but I got this at a thrift store. Pet Sematary. It's an amazing book. But this is just one of the weaker covers, It's like a trade paperback. I liked it because it'll fit right in my pocket, but, I don't know. Oh, it says, maybe this is a UK cover. I don't know. It says export only. If it is, maybe it's not as whack as I thought it was, but I could be totally wrong. I'm sure somebody will correct me down below. But, yeah, so I wish I had a better cover of Pet Sematary, but that has been the 10 Bookish Questions tag. I'm not going to tag anybody, but if you watch this all the way to the end, please do it. That'd be fun. I know Written in Blood did it today, and he kind of prompted me to do it, and also Nick from Spooky Noodles did it, and I will tag them down below in their videos, and you should go check that out if you haven't already. So I've been Josh, checking in with a book tag today. I hope everybody stays safe out there, and I hope some change comes soon for everybody. The world needs to get a little better. So have a great day, guys. Peace.